go do what you want, you know? I try and do that. Whether that's jumping off an 80-foot cliff or jumping out of a plane with a parachute or going on stage in front of a couple thousand people and performing my new EP, you just got to do it.
I just like didn't have anyone to wrestle, you know?
Oh.
Like, but I had this best friend growing up, his name is Eric. He has 5 sisters. So we both are just like no brothers. So him and I, like that's who I wrestled. Like him and I would just hit each other with sticks and like go climb trees and dig holes in the dirt.
When I was 7, dude, I was on the roof of my house with like 30 balloons ready to jump off, expecting that they were just going to take me down slowly. Like I was an idiot. That hasn't changed. But like, it's just, that wasn't me. Like when I was a kid, I was just like going outside every day and like doing random things.
Crazy shit.
100% to 0% in an hour, you know? Like there's never one day that's the same as the previous. It's just like everything's always new.
Do you want it to be that way or do you crave routine?
Oh my gosh, I'm the worst routine person ever.
But yet you can stick to things like going to the gym for 2 hours a day, right? I hear you stick to
I
it.
kind of grew up more of like a sports outdoors kind of vibe, and I thought that's like where my life would go. And then like senior year of high school, a battle of the bands. Like long story short, I was gonna play the piano for someone for a band, and then their singer quit, so I just gave it a shot, and like that's kind of when I figured out I could like sing.
That is
know?
the most wild story to me. Like
I'm pretty bad at reflecting.
Because you're always moving.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I would rather like move a lot and do a lot of things and experience a lot of life and then reflect on that than like do one thing, reflect, do one thing, reflect.
When's the last time you reflected? Look back on anything.
Probably when I was like 5, I told my mom she looked fat because she was pregnant, and I didn't really understand pregnancy that well. So I was like, gee, Mom, you look fat. And like I looked back on that like right after I said it, and I was like, why did I just say that?
That's the last time you reflected on something?
Little Runaway, I know it's been hard. You're trying your best, but you keep falling apart. It's just like very personal to our relationship, Kaylee and I. But like everybody takes their own meaning out of it, you know? But that's just like what I wrote it about. Like in the voice memo, if you listen back, it's like me, none of it makes any sense. But it like has all the melodies. And so it was like, we wrote the song like 2 hours after that. It was like so quick because it felt so good and it came so easily. Maybe that's the case in the scenario. I don't know. But like the fact that I don't know makes it unknown. I mean, that's like the most idiot thing I've ever said because that was so obvious. But like, I don't know anything in like in comparison to what this world is full of. Like, I don't know crap. And especially when it comes to a person, like you're just living your life and things happen and you adjust. That's what life is, just adjustments. But like, you don't know those adjustments until they're in front of your face. And so that's why, sure, maybe in the future, like it could work and we could rekindle what we had, but I don't know. And you never will know until it happens. And then like, that's why Right Person, Wrong Time is so hard to understand. Listen to the melodies back. I kind of got an idea and a vision in my head of like where I wanted the song to go, and then we start writing lyrics. I don't like start writing lyrics if I don't have direction. So like I'll write the melodies, and once I hear how the melodies are going to sound, that's when I know the direction of where I want the meaning to go. I don't know, just like very metaphorical, but a pulse is like the most... like the smallest sign of life. When you feel a pulse, you know something is alive. And to me, like this EP is the first of a lot of new music this year. People see the best parts of what I do. People see when I'm on stage, when I post on Instagram about performing, and they see like the best moments of the show, and they see that I'm on tour living my best life, and they see that I'm on vacation here, and it's like, that's what social media does, is like it shows people the best part. But nobody knows how much work goes into that, how much planning, how much, marketing, how much time in the studio, how many interviews, how much promo, how much traveling, how many plane rides are going into every single video, every post, every song, every EP. It's like, it is a lot of work. I don't sleep a whole lot. I'm traveling constantly. Like, it's a lot sometimes, but it's totally worth it in the end. Like, to have a record that I'm proud of and to get people to hear that, like, that's the payoff. That and touring. And I see people being moved in the audience and then crying in front of me when I sing a song about my dead grandma, and it's like, wow, that's so cool to me. Like, that's my favorite part.